Welcome to the ACA conference in downtown Manhattan. With me is John Colescott, the president of CEFA, to talk about this company. Explain what CEFA is.
Yeah, so Closed-End Fund Advisors is an investment advisory firm focused on closed-end funds, BDCs, interval funds. We were founded in 1989. My father bought it in distress in 96, moved it to Richmond in 97. I joined him in 01 and took over the reins slowly over time. We really focus on the highly customized income portfolios using listed funds, interval funds, BDCs, based on tax, risk. So if you're in a marginal tax bracket, 37% federal, we can do a diversified model that generally gives you income lower than your blended income, lower than your qualified dividend rate. But that's using munis, and it's using return of capital, it's using long-term gains and tax-free income, but also hairy dividends like BDCs and senior loan funds.
Who would you say your main client is, or your customer?
So I tend to get in the weeds a lot, as we've had these discussions before, Jane, and I work best with people that really like to get under the hood. So it's often engineers or it's retired financial services people. Their portfolios are usually larger because we find we do our best work when they have complicated situations. And our data business we found in 2012 gives us a highly granular way to do a proposal and to monitor their portfolios so they know all the closed-end fundedness of what we do for them actively, but also their holdings level data if they can.
I was going to ask you about the data business. So how did that enhance what you do, your core business?
Yeah, so we used to have a partner over in London with great data, and then they were acquired by Morningstar. And Morningstar is a great company, but they cover essentially everything. And we found that data quality for closed-end funds was watered down and not as timely, and the quality assurance work wasn't wonderful. So we spent the last 11 years building what I hope is the best high quality, granular. There's days where even the net asset value data points are wrong on Morningstar's website because we have humans that double check things that don't change. I've got a great team of 8 analysts and 3 programmers that really help bring that business to life. And then individual investors can buy it, financial advisors, boards, lawyers, fund sponsors, institutional investors really value the granularity of expense ratios, asset allocation, and leverage data that you really don't find anywhere else in the other data sources.
And how can somebody find out more about CEFA?
Well, CEFadvisors.com is our really 20-year-old website. If you can believe it, we're actually redoing it next year. Okay. My marketing person is a client, and he's told me I have to, and it will hopefully be as beautiful as the ACA website, which we worked on last year. We also have CEFdata.com. We have public profiles for every listed closed-end fund BDC, as well as 33 indices that can help benchmark the sector for advisors, investors trying to understand what's normal for portfolios.
Okay, thanks so much, John.
Thank you, Jane.